I feel the necessity to come and let the whole world, since we have been showing the whole world our life, if this world is very, very wicked. I am trying to state the facts and say the truth as it is.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself.
Hello, my lovely family. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Juliet Uju. How are you guys doing today? See, I have office seats now. If this is the first time of stopping by, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, my name is Juliet Uju. I am a Nigerian vlogger, a content creator based here in the village in Anambra State, Nigeria. Okay? So, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. I give you people hand. so so guys, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you for being supportive. Those that always comment on my videos, they don't even fail to comment. One day I'll start mentioning names. Anyways, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you for your kindness. But guys, there is an important issue that I would like to address on this channel. That issue is with regards to Ife's world. My elder sister who stays abroad. You all know her. Many of you know her. At least, though anybody that says that he doesn't know her, there may be few, one or two people or so. Many of you know her. So, I want to address this issue. The reason why I want to address this issue is because many people have been saying a whole lot of things about our family, you know. Normally, I don't blame them. Oh, seriously, I don't really blame anybody. The reason why I don't blame anybody is because once you have decided to bring your life, your family life, your way of life to the internet, to the net, to the whole world, once you have decided to show the whole world who you are, everybody, just like the person that I'm referring to said, everybody and many people have the right to say whatever they want about your life. They have the right to say whatever they feel like saying. They have the right to talk whatever they want to talk about your life, because you are the one that decided to bring your life to the world. You have decided to show the world to your life. Even those that do not even show the world their life, that are living simple life, people do talk about them. The fact in life is that people can never stop talking about you. They must be saying, whether good or bad, people must be talking about the one you do, the one you not do. Like, people must be talking about you. That is the simple thing in this life. But the reason why I've decided to address this issue, because like it has been ongoing. I've seen about many comments since I started my channel. I've seen about let me say, to avoid lies, about 3 comments saying this same thing, but they were not bad. They were not as bad as, like, they were just saying it as an advice, and they were just saying it out of sincerity, because the way I read the comments, I saw it that they were sincere. They were just saying it from plain heart, and they were not abusing anybody, neither were they accusing anybody. But this particular comment that I saw on my sister's channel last is it last 5 days or last 4 days, like I was telling my sister that when I saw the comments, it was very devastating. Like, I was like, how can somebody say this? Yes, the person that made the comment was trying to defend us. So the person was trying to defend my sister and defend me, myself, defend Destiny's reality. The person was just trying to defend us. Yes, but you don't put that defense on another, like on another person. You don't use it to, you know, make somebody else bad. The way the person was saying it in the comments, like the way she, as if like she's very sure of what she was saying. I am very sure. I have been in your life. I am in your family. Like, seriously, I don't understand. And that is why I have decided to address this issue. I would have just let it slide, just like I've let other ones slide. But this one, this time around, I feel the necessity. I feel the necessity to come and address this issue and let the whole world, since we have been showing the whole world our life, is now part of us, that we are YouTubers, we show the whole world what we do, our daily lives and everything. So I have to address this one as well. Because if I leave it, if I leave the comment like that, some people may just take it and use it as an opportunity and feel that what the person said is true when it is actually not true. I am not trying to defend my sister here. I am trying to state the facts and say the truth as it is. Because when somebody do good, you praise the person so that next time the person will do better. When somebody do bad, you correct the person, but you don't correct people with hatred. You correct people with love. You correct people with kindness, with like charity. You don't correct people with abuse and hatred. The way the person just made that statement to Ife's word, I was not like, what is this? Are you in our family? Are you in our life? We know what we want you to know. We only show you what we want to show you. Is this really how you're going to say it in the open air? In, like, even if it's true, in the open air where people are gathered, you just talk like that? No. If you feel that somebody did something that is wrong to you or to a fellow person, to a fellow human being, I think the best manner to approach such a person, especially when you have not even spoken to the person for the first time, I think the best thing would have been to go to the person's inbox. All of us, we do leave our inbox with you guys. We always share our email address so that if there's anything, we can be informed. And then I always tell people, you can advise me if there's an advice that you don't feel that people you want to say it in the open. You can just come to my inbox, my email address, and tell me. But this particular person that I'm talking about, I don't know. The person may be watching this video, I don't know. But if you're watching it, I thank God that you're watching it so that you can see. I must be sincere with you. I was really hurt by what you said about my sister. If anybody do anything to my sister, even to my fellow human being, even to my fellow human beings, to somebody that I don't even have anything to do with. If you do something that is bad to that person, you have done it to me. So, not to talk of my own blood. I don't like what you did, to be sincere. I am not saying that you're a bad person, but the way you said that, what you said, ma, with all due respect, I'm making this video with all due respect. The way you said what you said is not good. It is wrong. It is inhuman to the person you were talking to. And how is the person going to hear you when you have already abused the person and accused the person of evil, of perpetrating evil? If you had wanted to give her an advice, I think the best method would have been to go to her inbox, you go to her email address and tell her, see, this is how I think you should have done this. This is what I think you should have done to this person, and not to come on the open and start calling the person wicked. You called her wicked. You even, not that you called her wicked, you said she's very, very wicked. How can you say that? Has she been wicked to you before? Has she ever done anything to you before? Please, I want you to understand the gravity of what you said. You said that Ife's word is very, very wicked. That is what you said. Do you know what it means for somebody to be wicked? It's somebody that doesn't have a heart, someone that is completely heartless, that is always doing evil. That is what you meant. Ife's word cannot hurt a fly. We are her family and we know her very well. The reason why I'm saying it is because of your comments, ma, if you're watching this video, and some other comments. So, without wasting much of your time, I'd like to tell you guys the comment. The person made a statement that my sister is very weak. Whenever I see these comments, it makes me angry. I can't believe somebody can say that to somebody that has helped me, someone that has been my lifesaver. Do you know that if his word, if he can never do anything to hurt her family, I know her very well. If he was the one that brought me, you know how they used to nurture children. You know how they used to nurture children. If he was the one that, oh bro, oh, if it's in our language, we call it onye na-ere nwa. That is a child that take care of people. You can call it a nanny. If he was my nanny, do you think a child that you watched grow up in your arms, that she can ever do anything to hurt a child that she watched, she was holding like this, grow up in her arms? Not to talk of her own siblings, her own personal siblings. Some people may be like that, but it's not her kind of person. So I know you were saying it to defend us, but the way you said it is wrong, even if you were trying to defend us. Do you know the kind of suffering that she's going through emotionally to help her family? Coming from a coming from a poor background is not easy. So people may think it's easy. It's not easy. And especially when one person is the only one that has risen up against all odds by God's grace. The person can't just lift others like that. The person is going to fall. I'm just telling you. The person is going to fall. Because the weight on the person's shoulders is too much. The person can't just get up one morning and lift others up. It is a gradual process. It is a gradual process. We are not from a very rich family. Nobody here is. The whole family is just like that. So everybody, every single person is just struggling. And for the fact that we are struggling, we are going to be struggling on our own too. Yes, she went abroad. She was, by God's grace. The fact that somebody is abroad doesn't mean that the person have money, or that the person is rich, or that the person can cater for a whole family. But how many years ago did she even go abroad? Do you know that when Ife's world was in Nigeria here, we all were living with her in her house. Me, myself, and Destiny's reality, and myself. We were living with her. It is in her house. She was the one that trained me in secondary school. She trained me in secondary school. Let me just talk about myself. This is not all. There are many more. She's the one that made me live where I was before, and she trained me in secondary school. See the well water that she digged for us here. Simply because she saw me fetching water the other time. She saw me fetching water and cooking fufu at the same time. So she decided to dig the well for us. There are so many things that she's doing. The country is so difficult. So you won't see it. It is not going to show. So many things that she has done. You can't be seeing it because it's not going to show. So now, and she decided to introduce her family to her line of business, to struggle, so that it will be better for the family. Her words of encouragement: God forbid that I should be an ingrate. If you really did a lot for me, for the whole family, her everything. If he is such a darling, I don't see why somebody will just come out and start talking about her in such a manner. If you get to stay with her very well, those that know her very well will confirm what I'm saying. The way you were just saying it, you were just saying it as if she's doing absolutely nothing about it. She also have her own family to care for, to cater for. She have her own family, her husband and her children. She can't be on us forever. She have other things. Her husband people, just the way she have us and her family. Her husband also have his own people that are going to also be supporting. Because coming from Nigeria is not easy. You may think because maybe you're abroad and you think that Nigeria is easy. Nigeria is not easy. This country, they easy. As you are thinking, it's not easy. We are just struggling to survive. Who will not say that it's hard for both the rich and the poor. It's hard for both the rich and the poor. I mean, talk and be this. So it's not easy. Everybody is struggling. And we, her siblings, we understand her. We know what she's going through. Because they say that it's only those that are near somebody that perceive the odor of their mouth. Only those closer to somebody that perceive the odor of their mouth. So we are near her. We know what she's going through. And you said that I was begging. Begging? How? I talk about this is a lifestyle channel. So I'm just telling you my life as it is. I am not begging. Those that give me something is out of their free mind. My sisters, they're not begging. Even if we beg, is it a crime? Is it a crime? Must you blame Ife's word that she did not care for us? That is why we're begging. Even those that their siblings are rich, they do beg. Somebody must need something in one way or the other. That I need help doesn't mean that my sister is wicked because I'm needing help. So I'm just trying to say this. No. So it's not the way you are seeing it. She's trying her best. She's trying her best. She have her family to care for. She have her children and her husband. Her husband also have his own people. So we now, everybody is struggling. Everybody is struggling here in Nigeria. It's not easy for us. It's not easy for even those outside country. Everybody is trying their best. So those that help us, they help us out of their free mind, their free will. And they're not doing it, they're doing it for us and they're doing it for God, for the sake of their neighbor and for God's sake. And that is the most important reason. The two greatest commandment is love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And then the second is like to this, love your neighbor as yourself. So those people that are helping us, they are helping us for the love of God and for the love of neighbor, which is the two greatest law you can ever find. Some people, if they see somebody on the road begging, they say, you that have hand, you have leg, so why will I help you? Why can't you hustle yourself? It's not like that. What if the person is hustling and he's not paying? You don't judge like that. If you want to help somebody, you help the person for God's sake and for love of neighbor. So I just decided to address this issue today because so many people are just criticizing Ife's word. I don't know what she did to those people that are criticizing her. Ife's word have her whole self. She was the one that introduced us to this YouTube. She was the one that introduced almost everybody in our family to this YouTube. Everybody in our family to this YouTube and our relations. So I don't see how what she has done wrong. I don't see what she has done wrong. If you want to advise somebody, there is a kind of advice that you are going to give the person and it will not be worth it. I think the best means is you would have just called her on phone. I mean, chat her on her email, message her and tell her what you think. And then she will tell you why. Or you ask her, why is this? Why is that? She will tell you. Instead of coming to the open. Sometimes at a point I was just thinking maybe you had a personal and somebody even said it. Yes, somebody made that statement that maybe you had the way you said it, maybe you had a personal issue with Ife's word that make you to say that kind of thing to her in public. Because why would you want to tarnish her image? We never came to your DM and asked you for help personally or disturb you on your DM. You have never gone to anybody's DM to ask the person for help. So why would you do that to my sister? Why? Do you know the things that she has done? Maybe you are new to this channel. Maybe you are new to my channel. You are new to our channel. Because If you go to my channel, you see how she brought so much money to save my mom when my mom was operated on. Do you know how many months my mom spent in the hospital? If his word took care of all these things. So why would you do that? My family, we are in love with each other by God's grace, and it will continue to remain so. If you are trying to turn us against our sister, it cannot work. It cannot work. Anybody that is planning to turn any one of us against ourselves, it cannot work. God will not allow that person to succeed, because we love each other dearly and we know what each person is capable of doing. So you cannot actually turn us against ourselves by God's grace. And I pray such thing will never come to pass. We will continue to love each other. We will continue to be in unity. Nothing will separate us from each other, because we are siblings, and that is how it's meant to be. The unity should be, because that is why we are siblings. We are from the same parents. We are from the same mother. And I'm advising every other person out there, don't allow anybody to turn you against your sibling, against your own blood, no matter what. Don't allow, and this is how the person just say it. And if someone, if we are kind of people that have loose mind, we will just turn against, it's true, hey, our sister, No. Don't allow anybody to turn you against your blood, against your mother, against your father, against anybody. This is what fake pastors do in Nigeria these days. There are many fake people out there. There are wolves in sheep's clothing. That out there to turn you against your blood, against your family, against your loved ones. Don't allow it. Don't, like they say, this slogan of this year is, no agree for anybody this year. No agree for anybody. If they want to turn you against your sibling, say no. Know what your sibling is capable of doing. Then you'll be able to defend your sibling to any level, to any length. So I guess I will have to end it here. So thank you so much for watching that video. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching that video. Thank you for your understanding. Even you that made the comment, I just hope I've been able to explain to you everything. And I just hope you are going to understand me and understand us, and also learn from the mistake that you made and correct yourself. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody do make mistakes. I hope you have been able to learn from your mistake and correct yourself. Thank you so much, ma. With all due respect, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you. God bless you, and good night.